Hi everyone, this is Sunette, continuing in this video for Soul, the process of what role redefining and living words play in becoming more aware of yourself within your physical body, how yourself in a state of stress or anxiety, insecurity, affects the state of your body. Your body really responds to the presence of who you are. It's also quite similar to the commonsensical point of, we very quickly respond to another person's presence when they enter into our moment, our space. Sometimes it's just so easy to read people. We can sense and feel something's off, something's up. Their voice, their tonality, their behavior, just their general self is not 100%. So it's not a far step to take in considering the fact that your own body responds to your presence, your state, who you are, equally so, and even more, if I dare say. So, therefore, it's to learn how to use your body as a self-communicative tool. In realizing, sometimes we kind of do need that outside-the-box perspective, And I found there's moments where I'm so stuck in something that it also feels like, okay, I don't necessarily have anyone nearby or close to me or a phone call away who I can ask. So I started learning how to cross-reference points within myself that I'm going through with my own body. And the way I did that was taking time as an example. Okay, I would lie on my bed, and this would be usually the evenings where I'd be rolling and cushion would be going all over the place and bed sheets, and suddenly the whole bed is wrong and I want to replace the bed, the pillows, the sheets, the position of the bed, the lights, just everything. And, there's me, I can't remember the movie, it's just coming up now, with Jim Carrey in it, where his wife wakes him up and he refuses to wake up, and he's throwing this tantrum in the bed. It was sometimes like me, very long time ago. And it actually all starts, everyone, from the fact that we're not realizing that we're feeling uncomfortable in our own skin, not because of how we're lying down or the bed or the pillows or the sheets that we usually sleep in very well for most of the time. Problem is, there's things kind of stuck inside of us, in our bodies, on a deeper level within ourselves, kind of saying, oh my goodness, sort me out, open me up, understand me. Because whatever is going on inside yourself on a deep level is really causing this discomfort, this unease, this strain, this rigidity, this not being relaxed and at ease. All right, so there's me lying down, and initially there's a lot of resistance during this, because I just feel sometimes like when I was on my back, and my upper back would start tensing, that I just want to move in another position quickly. I sometimes in the beginning when I started doing this, be lying down, and it's like a part of me would go, okay, I really want to move, I really want to move, I really want to move. But there again, my thoughts are going to wanting to change my position. It's not going to resolve anything. I'm going to then be changing positions and causing a build-up in my body for weeks or months or years until I really can't stand it. And then usually I then sometimes just go to using medications or herbs and tonics and things like that to relax my body. When all the while it should be a balanced relationship between, okay, if the body really needs support because you've been really stressed out for a long time, then it's fine. But at the same time, also understand, how the hell am I doing this to myself and my body? And that's every time I would just remind myself, girl, if you do not direct this now, The moment is here. You can feel it inside of you. Don't suppress it now. Don't try and ignore this or deny it or run away from it. You can't. It's going to come back in some way or another. Okay. So I lay there and I just breathed. The first thing I do, because you can feel like the build-up inside of you is almost feels like it becomes more and more intense, stronger. So I would build up, and then I would just breathe, and then there's a moment where you can feel it starts easing out. It feels almost like a slight electrical ripples, like moving through the space as you're lying down comfortably and breathing through it. You feel a slight ease coming through, and it almost starts spreading through my upper back into my lower back, and I can start feeling my legs, my arms, tips of my fingers, tips of my toes. Just continue breathing and slowing down. Then I started feeling tension building up in my neck. I'm like, no, okay. So I haven't released whatever is going on inside of me here effectively. So then I would get up and I would instead sit down and I would start writing. So I'd ask myself some questions in words. Ask myself, okay, how did my day go? Who was I with? Where was time involved? Where was I not aware of changing myself and my body movement in a moment? And then as I would go back, I'd see quite a few moments that I missed, because I still tend to shift into a habit. See, everyone, these type of things are but habits. We have got to learn how to change habits. So another suggestion that's worked for me in my life is defining things according to habits. So I would say, for example, my habit of stressing when I am rushed and then missing a moment to change myself and my body movement. So that's a habit I've created. And everyone knows habits, especially if you've created them and lived them for quite some time, can be quite a feat to change. Changing a habit takes time. Everyone may be quite familiar with the 21 days of changing a habit. It's not so much that it takes 21 days to change the habit as much as it is to take the 21 days to start the process of building your foundation of being able to direct and change and move through a habit. After the 21 days, that's where the real change starts happening, slowly but surely. But first, you've got to shift and kind of really get yourself out of the habit and not get lost in it. So then, this is in the past where the 21 days and support it, then I'd say my new habit. All right, so habit's not a good or a bad thing or a program thing or a personality thing. It is all about how you define it. And here's the process of redefining and living words. So use what habit affected my body in how I was experiencing it. What habit will assist and support in relieving my body from the tension, pain, and stress, and within that also change me. So I would say the key word to assisting and supporting yourself in your self-body relationship change is habits. Because habits, mind pattern habits, thought habits, emotional habits, if you ever look, it's always repetitive things over and over and over again that you participate in, that you act on, that you do. It's like a continuous cycle. That's all a habit is. It's like one of those Ferris wheels, okay? Now, the Ferris wheel in itself, as the habit, is an awesome thing. But what is seated in those seats and how that Ferris wheel is turning, that can be a problem, all right? If you, for example, have people messing around on a Ferris wheel, making it dangerous, shifting it up and down while it's turning, that's going to put them at danger as well as the Ferris wheel. So almost like looking at your habits that compromise and sabotage yourself and your body as these people that are running amok in a Ferris wheel that should be for enjoyment, for fun, for expression, for support, So You can also have a look at, is your Ferris wheel enjoyment inside yourself a disruptive one, a compromising one, or is it one where you are enjoying and being yourself, being and living your utmost potential? Okay, so I would imagine and envision, okay, my Ferris wheel turning is becoming a disruptive, compromising, sabotaging experience that I'm creating inside myself. My Ferris wheel of habit is called, and then I would look at, okay, what relationship with time had affected me and my body. And then I would see, okay, what new Ferris wheel do I want to create? What's the new habit? What's the new experience that I'm going to start assisting and supporting myself with? Then the next day, make sure to then take note of when I'm rushing, where I tend to miss the moments of changing myself when it comes to time, and learn to be more calm. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Here is some practical guidelines to start your process of redefining and living words, redefining and living yourself through words by using the word habit. Thank you very much.